Hi Kanav, congratulations on getting All India Rank 2 in the All India Law Entrance Test conducted by National Law University Delhi. Welcome to start with a couple of questions before we get into the details of the paper. You have been a student of the 2-year program, classroom program at the study anchor at the Faridabad Center, and you've just secured All India Rank 2 in the All India Law Entrance Test by National Law University Delhi. How do you feel about it?
Obviously, Satavya, it's a surreal feeling. As you would know, as you have seen my journey, that it was especially a long and arduous one. But yes, I am relieved, first of all, that it's done and dusted. I'm happy extremely that I was able to make everyone proud. And I'm just feeling a sense of gratitude to all my mentors, especially you and Mudit sir, and the whole study anchor team and everyone who helped me out during this journey, especially my friends, Daksh, Vanchika, Adya. So, yes.
So Kanav, how was the reaction after you got to know you got the second rank in the paper?
So I just came back from the center only. I was with Mudit sir. Definitely wanted to chill with him after the exam. So I was there. I come back home and I see this notification. AILET result to be declared on 13 December. First thing I check, आज ही है 13 December. I'm like, okay, it's happening. It is there. Then I bring my iPad. I open it and I see all AILET result notification. And I check my rank. And definitely my parents were happy. There was a celebration at home. Everyone felt excited, relieved, especially after CLAT. So yeah, relieved. And then yeah, we did enjoy. And but then I went to then like the first thing we did was call Mudit sir and you to our home and celebrate, cake cutting and everything. So that happened. That was a very close moment. That is something which I look forward to since a very long time. And then I checked over social media and everything, and I just found that there are a bunch of coaching institutes which have claimed my rank, and it was honestly a very big shock because I don't know how that happened. Because I have and the thing is that I really don't know where they got those particular pictures of me. I am myself trying to figure out. I remember that place, I remember who clicked it and everything, but I don't remember where my eyes came close. I don't know when that happened and where it got posted. But yeah, that was a bit shocking. But yeah, apart from that, it's a very happy, surreal experience. But yeah, just to conclude, my major preparation, study anchors was it. From mental aspect, mocks, study material, everything. So definitely I was a classroom student of study anchors and 2 years in classroom, 1 year in mentorship. That's how I'll break it down. So that was there. So definitely I believe the biggest role, and I'm pretty sure that this is the only place where you listen it from me. Definitely my pictures, maybe others can put that, but definitely my word. Directly from the horse's mouth, I'll say. That will be here only. And the word is study anchor, honestly. So yes, I was enrolled here only. And that was pretty much it. Okay.
So Kanav, tell us more about your journey.
Law as a career option struck to me back in 6th grade. And since then I was pretty sure that I have to pursue law. And I knew about CLAT and AILET, and I was pretty sure that I have to give them, but I didn't have an idea as to what it entails and everything. So then 10th grade happened, and now is the time when you look forward to career options more seriously. So it was pretty clear about law. Then through some common friends, so my inquiry was, I am from Faridabad, right? Basically in Faridabad, my basic question was, which is the best coaching in Faridabad? So that's how I got to know about Mudit sir through other people, through many people who have cleared CLAT previously, and I got to know about Mudit sir through them. But I like to call him Mudit Bhaiya, not Mudit Chaudhary sir as others would. But yes, so I just got to know about him that he's a NUJS alumni. So that is something which struck, and this was the coaching which was giving the best results from Faridabad, at least back then. So that's how I came across him, and then one day we meet and we have an appointment with him. And me and my mom were there. I remember. I still very fondly remember that day. And I remember we had a talk for about 2.5 hours, and I was just thrilled, and I was just, you know, surprised that there's this person who has a lot of work to do, who has many people chasing him to just, get guidance. And here he is, just random person walks in and he gives me 2.5 hours. So we had a very good chit chat about like everything, law, what I would do after that, what I'll have to do for law and everything. So then basically I started taking guidance from him. So for 1 year, from that was like from 10th till I started my 11th, I was with Mudit sir, and he used to guide me with regards to reading books, especially the ones which would help me in the law entrances, giving me a more profound idea about it. And I used to attend some classes just to get an idea as to how to prepare for it. And then post that, what happened? Then 11th started, and now's the time that you seriously start preparing for CLAT. And because of Mudit sir, Mudit Bhaiya, I had a very good base, in the sense that he had guided me as to reading the Hindu daily newspaper, reading what books to read. So like he had actually given me this information, and like taught me and made me understand that CLAT and AILET, they are not traditional exams like IIT or something of that sort, where you have to mug up a lot of facts or something of that sort. It's a skill-based paper, where the major thing is that how fast you can read and how better you can comprehend. So that's all. And so in 10th grade, he had started building up the base. Now that I look back, now I understand what was the value of those books which he had recommended to me. Which back then I used to think that there's just too much of reading, why I should do that. But now I definitely understand the value of that. So yeah, I started reading all those books and everything. So I had a good reading base before even like entering formally the CLAT preparation phase and everything. But yeah, so from 11th grade, my mocks and all started. Classes got a bit more serious. We had current affair classes and like started brushing over topics, maths and everything. So like serious preparation starts in 11th. And yeah, by the time of December 2022, I was pretty much ready to even write CLAT back then. That except the current part maybe, but yeah, definitely everything else I could do, and that was our goal. Mudit Bhaiya had always told me that हमारा गोल यही होने वाला है, 11th के end तक 4 सब्जेक्ट सॉर्ट कर लेने हैं, इंग्लिश, लॉजिकल, लीगल, मैथ्स, कि बेसिकली क्लैट कल भी हो तो मैं दे दूंगा, पर बस करंट नहीं, करंट के वो बैठा. तो ये 4 सब्जेक्ट थे, तो प्रीटी श्योर कि 12th शुरू करने से पहले ये सब हो जाने चाहिए at the best level possible. So for that he had given me different mocks. Study anchoring mocks were very helpful for that, because they were designed in such a way that you are prepared for any eventuality and everything. So that is there. And also one more thing which I would like to add here. So if you see AILET this time around, I'll like a major credit of this rank, particularly rank 2 in AILET. Why I would like to study anchor mocks, definitely. Reason being that AILET 2023 paper had a certain pattern, in which there was this one passage followed by 6 questions of English and logical. There was not this stringent separation as was the norm before this. So it was a new pattern, and that is what surprised people. And post that, almost each and every coaching had mocks which were of the same pattern. No one was following the 2022 pattern, the old one, right? And that is what happened in the paper. The 2022 paper came, but Mudit sir always had this in mind, and that was a strategy that definitely there's a chance that this pattern could be repeated in the 2024 paper, but there's a chance that it won't happen. So you should be prepared for that as well. And I am pretty sure that the reason why my strategy worked on that particular day was because I knew how to solve this particular paper of this particular pattern with the best possible strategy. So that is something which I don't think so I could have prepared had those mocks were not there. If like Mudit had not thought this through, I'm pretty sure that I couldn't have thought that through, and it wouldn't have been such a I wouldn't have been able to achieve this feat had those mocks not been there. But yeah, so now coming back to the preparation phase, I got carried away, but yeah. So now 12 starts basically. And so actually throughout my 2 years, like 3 years since I've known Madhya, he has told me when to study and when not to study, what to do and what not to do, in not just academic manner, as to just books or something, holistic manner, I'll say. In the sense that I do a lot of immunes. I've done a lot of immunes, and one of my major motivations was Madhya. He had always given me this advice that doing the same for 2 days will be much more helpful than staying at home for those 2 days and studying or something of that sort. And he had always focused on because he knew that my speaking skills, my interpersonal skills, that's gonna matter a lot in the legal profession. um, so exactly he worked on that as well. He made sure that that is also something which I regularly practice, and like an overall development in not just academic sense, and not just this immune or all this, but also in like health thing. So yeah, he just didn't help per se just in academic manner, but also in a non-academic manner with regards to other important facets of life: food, nutrition, health, relationships. So everything he was there for. So like he was one person whom I could just tell anything and everything to, from you know having a bad relationship or something with a few friends, to maybe just being sad over a bad mock. So everything he was there to listen to me, to guide me. So basically, I'll say that he was the beacon which guided me throughout uh, this journey. And let me tell you that I have seen that people are very much misguided in this industry. There would be people who would be doing things which are maybe not required, doing combination maybe in maths, which I don't think is that helpful. But yeah, I did do permutation combination just in case. But yeah, so people do a lot of things which might not be necessary. So that is what Muditya in short कि उनका एक हमेशा फिलॉसफी था, इट्स बेटर कि भाई 3 घंटा एफिशिएंसी से पढ़ लो और बाकी 3 घंटा इम्यून वगैरह पे फोकस कर लो, या फिर कुछ और जिससे तुम और बेटर हो, कुछ बैडमिंटन खेलो, कुछ भी कराओ, हेल्थ पे फोकस कर लो, रादर देन 6 घंटा पढ़ो और इनएफिशिएंट पढ़ो और गलत पढ़ो. तो इट्स बेटर कि भाई बहुत ही डेडिकेटेड वे में, कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड वे में जो चीज़ हेल्प करेगी उसी पे फोकस करो. सो दैट इज समथिंग विच ही हेल्प डेफिनेटली. एंड देन या सो 12th हैपेंड लाइक दैट. उन्होंने मेरे को गाइड करा कब एग्जैक्टली पढ़ना है, कब नहीं पढ़ना, कब इम्यून्स कर लो, कब बिजनेस चैलेंजेस करो, कब घूमने जाओ फ्रेंड्स के साथ. तो मतलब हर चीज़ में हेल्प में आउट, फैमिली के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करो. So like definitely under his mentorship, I've just not excelled in CLAT and like in AILET, but also in life. I'll say definitely I'm a better person because of it. But yeah, just one more thing which I want to particularly mention about was 3rd December 2023. This was the day of CLAT. I was very much prepared for it. I had given more than 270 mocks, and it was just one more mock for me. I was mentally everything prepared and everything. I was sorted for that day. But that day was just not in my favor. And I couldn't perform up to the level which I could have. And when I was out of the paper, I was pretty sure that I have messed up the paper and I'm nowhere getting the rank which I always wanted. I'm nowhere getting a very decent NLU or anything. And that realization was there. I come out, the first person I see is Murithya, standing there to just meet me, to just understand what happened. And I talked to him, and it was a very difficult time for me because I knew that this was something which I prepared for since a very long time. And then the paper was also not at the level, I'll say, like, and it was not my day as well. So yeah, partly it was my blame as well, and partly the day as well. But yeah, it didn't go well. But then he was there for me the whole week. From 3rd December to 10th December, I was on calls with him for 2-3 hours. He took out his precious time just to guide me. परेशान नहीं होना, नहीं परेशान होना, कुछ नहीं होता. Life is much bigger than this. You have this one more chance. Figuring out कि गलत क्या हुआ है. कॉल पे बैठ के कि पूरा दिन बता, सुबह उठा, कितने बजे उठा, सोया था, क्या था. Figuring out what exactly went wrong on CLAT का day, which we did eventually. कि पेपर में थोड़ा माइंडसेट मतलब बेटर हो सकता था. पेपर देख के I was a bit, because GK had always been my strength. And when I saw that GK was so easy that anyone could do that, even a toddler would, so that's something which hurt me that इतना मेहनत करा यार, यही तो है जाती थी और अब क्या करेंगे. तो वहां से थोड़ा माइंडसेट परेशान हुआ, पर मुझे भैया ने मतलब वही कि एग्जैक्टली इसको कैसे डील करना है अगर एलिट में ऐसा हो जाए तो एक वीक में आई वाज शार्टेड ऑनेस्टली क्लैट के बाद। बट वो मेरे को वहां से उठाकर कि भाई इतनी हिम्मत दी कि मैं एलिट में अपना बेस्ट दे पाऊँ, दैट इज ऑल मुझे दिया। सो मतलब that had been my journey, and in this journey it was not just Mudit Bhaiya and Sathik Bhaiya, you there were other study anchors, mentors, Vaibhav sir, Garima ma'am. So they were there. Siddharth sir, who is again an NUJS faculty, and उन्होंने current में interest कैसे बनाते हैं वो सब help करा. He was there. I'd like to thank him. And yeah, then I'll say my friends were there with me. Daksh, Vanshika, and Adya, the people who were rooting for me, the people who were there to all the ones who were like, they were always there. So yes, definitely they were there. And then definitely can never ever forget or like forget to mention my mamu and mama, my parents definitely. So yeah, especially my mamu. He was always enthusiastic about my studies and everything, and helped me grow as an individual. Was there to check my AILET का पेपर कि भाई कैसा गया है क्या हुआ है. Was there to motivate me जब दिख गया क्लैट तो नहीं हो रहा अच्छा. तो डेफिनेटली these all people, इन सब का some effort है, मेरा अकेले का नहीं है. I am just a part of it. इन सब ने मेरे को पुश करा, इन सब ने मेरे को हेल्प करा, and मैं बस God was with me that day and things happened. But yes, I am always and always gratitude है हमेशा सबके लिए for what they have done.
Kanav, it is amazing how well you explained everything, your journey, your motivating factors, and especially what happened during the CLAT exam. Now that you'll be going to NLU Delhi, what are your expectations from the college?
First of all, it's really surreal to just listen to this and to make myself understand that I am going to NLU Delhi. It has always been my dream college, definitely. I belong to Faida, so it was always that I have to be in. I wanted to be in Delhi, and especially in my opinion, like given the research facilities, given my future ideas, like what I have to do with my future and everything. Given that I do like I'm inclined towards academic research and legal research and everything, and how good the faculty at NLU Delhi is, how good the infrastructure is. So everything, it was just like a, honestly, I'm telling you, when I used to listen about NLU Delhi, especially from, a lot of people. So actually from study anchors, as we know, like every year we had people going into NLU Delhi. So when I used to listen to them, when they used to come to the center, tell us about the college and everything live, it was just like, it's just such a perfect place. And like, what won't I do to get in? So that was there. And especially like Pranav Bhaiya, he was there to mentor me always. Like he also taught us, so that is there. And like, especially helped me out with analytical reasoning in AILET. That was a strong section, so thank you. But yeah, thank you Pranav Bhaiya. And Aryan Bhaiya was there for logical reasoning. He and like I specifically remember that those 15 classes which we had with Aryan Bhaiya, where he sorted out, the basics of logical reasoning, like assumption, reasoning, inferences, and like all this. So that was especially very great because I remember I saw that mark difference in my mock scores, where I was back when the paper was of 150, when I used to score maybe like 15, 17 in logical. After those 15 days, doing those assignments which he sent, doing those questions which he sent, I was at 25, 26, irrespective of like, obvious exceptions were there when the logical was very dicey or like wrong sorts. But yeah, apart from that, but yeah, I saw that marked improvement. After that, I got this birth view perspective of a question as to, how to understand the question, what was going on in the mindset of the examiner when he made that paper. So I was at a level, I remember, like at the end, it had happened that I used to look at a mock particular question. If I had got that wrong, I knew that in some questions I'm wrong, definitely, then I would rectify and understand why I'm wrong. But in some questions, I could just see that what mistake the examiner made as to why he marked the wrong answer. So that was also there, and that is something which came from that particular course. So yes, Aryan Bhaiya and like Pranav Bhaiya, they will be there. Kanishka Didi will be there for me. Like definitely they'll help me out. So that's just great, and I'm just waiting for these 6 months to get over and to just step into NLU Delhi and wear that tag for coming 5 years. So yes, that is there, and like the best thing is going to be like how I imagine it, that in NLU Delhi there exists this Mudit Chaudhary sir fan club. That there are these bunch of people who were mentored by him, got him, and now they are just like Mudit sir. Okay, I can understand in this interview to happen that every fourth line I'm mentioning Mudit sir, but trust me, there is a reason for that. Because like he brought me from zero to here. So yeah, I'll be a part of that fan club. Hopefully lead it. So yeah, that's a good thing.
Kanav, to conclude, what advice would you give to the future aspirants?
So yeah, in CLAT and AILET we require a good vocabulary. I'll just give you 3 words. Be punctilious, be scrupulous, be schedulous. These are my 3 words. Just check them on dictionary and everything as well. And vocabulary badegi, and you will understand. But these are the 3 main things, honestly. Jo chahiye. And hard work, perseverance, this. And yeah, that is pretty much it.
Great. Congratulations, Kanav, once again. And I wish you all the best for the future.
Thank you, Sathak Bhaiya.